Hello, hello ladies and gentlemen, ChaosWulff here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Now, as you are no doubt aware by now, I have been off on a little adventure. I decided to turn my back on humanity and go out amongst the stars and see what I could find. And what I decided to do was basically chronicle some of the highlights of my trip. Now, what we have here is me jumping into a new system. And first of all, we are greeted by a beautiful sight. This is an A-class blue-white star, and it's one of the first times I actually saw this in my travels. Now, I've sent off the advanced discovery scanner because I wanted to find out what else was in this system, obviously. So let's have a look at what we can see. It's all the systems I'm able to get to and everything that we found in this particular system. There we go, that's the star. Class A blue-white. Now we're going to take a look at the galaxy, not the galaxy map, the system map. To see what we can, oh, and what is this? Ooh, this looks very interesting. That looks suspiciously like an Earth-like planet. So we're going to have to go and have a look, see if we can find this. But before we go, best thing to do is to, before I forget, top off our fuel tanks. As this far out from civilized space, there are no outposts to refuel at, and you never know when you're going to be coming across a scoopable star. So it's always advisable to fill your tanks at every opportunity you get. But what I'm doing now is I'm getting some distance from the star and everything else, so I can see the lay of the land, so to speak. What I am looking for is to get far enough away so that when I turn around, such as now, I can see all the orbital lines. So I can turn around and I can try and find planets by how far away they are in relation to their orbit around their star. And there we go. I thought I'd found the Earth-like world, but I hadn't, and that one's way too close to be the Earth-like world. So I take a double check just to make sure. No, that's not it. So we're going to turn around, we're going to have another look around, see what we can find. We'll have another attempt at finding the planet. That wasn't it, because that was the same one. Wait. Ooh, this one could be it. It looks about the right distance away. So let's have a look. And actually looking on the list of unexplored planets, that looks about right. So we're going to close the distance and see if I'm right. So we're just about to get into scanner range. Come on, where is it? Need to get a little bit closer. There we go. The scanner's starting off, so I'm going to pull back on the throttle. Don't want to overshoot. And let's see what the scanner finds. And there we go. That is amazing. That is my very first Earth-like world I have ever found in Elite Dangerous, beyond the ones that are actually already in the known civilized space. So that is amazing. You can, by the look of it, has an absolutely huge Arctic pole. So that's really interesting. Let's fly around and let's see if we can see the other side, see if it has something similar on the opposite pole. Wow, I think Frontier have really outdone themselves with the way that the worlds look in this game. And there we go, we can see that the opposite pole has the same huge Arctic region. So, looking forward to getting back to civilized space to sell this data off and find out how much this is worth. Now, I have no idea if I'm the first one to actually discover this or not. I mean, the direction I've been taking has been fairly well travelled, just because I'm on the way to a nebula. But what I decided to do now is I pretty much wanted to just finish off by scanning the second star in the system and to see if it was the same A-class white-blue as its sister star. Let's let the scanner do its work and find out. There we go, yes, it is the same. It is the same blue-white star. So let's have a quick look at the map again, the system map, see if there's anything else that's of any interest at all in this system. It appears to be just a bunch of metal-rich worlds and one Earth-like world, which is great. That's what it says. Outdoor world with human breathable atmosphere and indigenous life. The atmosphere is far from chemical equilibrium as a result. Okay, cool. So, next thing to do is see exactly how far out I am. So let's first of all see how far I am away from Sol. At the moment I am 1,393, I believe that is, or 83 light years away from Sol, and 1,340-ish light years away from Hugh Jonah, which is where I started this little trip from. But I'll leave you now with some screenshots of my trip. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please do consider hitting the like button. It really does help the channel out. And until next time, Commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.